Welcome back to another lesson. If you're a rapper, singer, songwriter, music producer, or just someone who wants to understand music better, my goal is to help you reach your maximum potential, help you increase your skill level, and also help you monetize your music skills online. Before we get into this lesson, if you want guided support beyond these lessons, I offer a structured one-on-one coaching program. So the coaching program is going to be a monthly package, and my goal with this coaching program is to help you solve problems that arise when you are learning music theory. I promise you that I will help you achieve clear results. So guys, if you're interested in joining this coaching program, my email is, let me write my email over here, tunesbyobi54@gmail.com. So guys, this is my email. Then also each week I'm going to be giving you free PDF files of what you have learned during the week. So guys, in this lesson we are learning the F major scale. And first, to understand the F major scale, we're going to be answering 5 questions. Number 1, what notes make up the F major scale? How is the E major scale different from the F major scale? What is the F major scale? What is the formula pattern of the F major scale? And finally, how do we play the F major scale on piano? So if you're interested in music, stay tuned. So the first question is, what notes make up the F major scale? A very good question. So what notes make up the F major scale? First, to understand the notes that make up the F major scale. First, what is a scale? And a scale is a group of notes that sound good together. That's what a scale is. So a scale is a group of notes that sound good together. So that is what a scale is, a group of notes that sound good together. So what notes make up the F major scale? So first, to understand the notes that make up the F major scale, let me teach you a coin-based saying which says FB, which means that the F major has only one flat, B flat. So it will look like this. So guys, that is the F major scale. It has only one flat, B flat. So that is our first question. What notes are in the F major scale? We have F, G, A, B flat, C, D, then E, then F. Now to our second question. So our second question is, how is the E major scale different from the F major scale? A very good question. How is the E major scale different from the F major scale? So first, to understand the difference between E major and F major, first let us form E major. So first, to understand E major, remember I taught you a coin-based saying Elvis finds girls, cats, and dogs. So Elvis is E, then we have F sharp, then we have G sharp, then we have C sharp, then we have D sharp. So the F major scale has 4 sharps, and the E major scale has 4 sharps. So the E major scale looks like this: E, F sharp, G sharp, then we have A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So guys, this is the E major scale. Now we are learning the difference between E major and F major. So F major, remember, FB. So F major looks like this: F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. This is F major. So the difference between F major and E major is that E major has 4 sharps, then F major has 1 flat. So guys, that is the difference between E major and F major. E major has what? Has 4 sharps, F major has 1 flat. So to our third question. So our third question is, what is the F major scale? And guys, actually I've taught you the F major scale. So the F major scale is FB. So we have F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So guys, that is the F major scale. Very simple. Now to our fourth question, what is the formula pattern for a major scale? That's a very good question. So our fourth question is, what is the formula for a F major scale? So what is the formula for the F major scale? So it is very important to understand that every major scale follows a major scale structure. Let me repeat. Every major scale follows a major scale structure. And the major scale structure is number one, whole step. Let me just write it. So the major scale structure So I remember teaching you 2 whales have 3 whales houses. So we have 2 whales have 3 whales houses, which means that this is a whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. That which now means F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Now what it means is that from F to G it's a whole step, from G to A it's a whole step, from A to B flat it's a half step, from B flat to C is a whole step, from C to D is a whole step, then from D to E is a whole step, then from E to F is a half step. So every major scale, even let's say C major. So guys, C major follows also this major scale structure, also even D major. So guys, every scale, as you can see, for the F major, every major scale follows a major scale structure. For example, now for the F major, we can see from F to G whole step like that. From C to D whole step, D to E whole step, E to F whole step, half step. And also in the D major scale, D to E is a whole step, E to F sharp is a whole step. From F sharp to G is a half step, from G to A is a whole step, from A to B is a whole step, and so on. So that's a good question. Now, because you have learned the major scale structure, there's a question that I need to ask you. And the question is, what are the intervals in a major scale structure? A very good question. What are the intervals in a major scale structure? Or what are the intervals in a major scale structure? So, let us answer this question. So, what are the intervals in a major scale structure? So, the intervals in a major scale structure, or the intervals in a major scale is number one, we have a root note, we have a major second, we have a major third, we have a perfect fourth, we have a perfect fifth, we have a major sixth, we have a major seventh, then we have an octave. So, what are the intervals in a major scale? Root note, major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, octave. Let me write it so that you won't get confused. And it's very important to understand these intervals. So, intervals in a major scale. A very good question. So, I've said we have a root note. So, actually, a root note is also known as a starting note. Then we have a major second. Then we have a major third. Then we have a perfect fourth. Then we have a perfect fifth. Then we have a major sixth. Then we have a major seventh. Then we have an octave. So guys, these are the intervals in a major scale. Root note, major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, root note, major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, then back to the octave. So guys, the reason I'm teaching you these intervals is because an interval is the relationship between notes. And once you understand intervals, when it comes to making music, it's going to be very easy. Now, in a future video, I'm going to be teaching you intervals. And actually we have intervals. For example, we have augmented intervals and we have diminished intervals. So in a future lesson, I'm going to be teaching you these intervals so that you're going to learn what an interval is. So guys, let us answer our final question. And our final question is, how do we play the F major scale? So let me get to the piano and let me teach you how to play the F major scale. So guys, in this lesson, I'm teaching you how to play the F major scale. So guys, actually I have a cold, but don't mind my voice. Whether I'm sick or not, I don't care. The grind still continues. So we are learning the F major scale. And first, to understand the F major scale, remember I taught you that the F major scale has only one flat, B flat. So let us start playing with our left hand. So our left hand, this is finger number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first let me play it. So guys, that is the F major scale with your left hand. So as a beginner, focus on timing rather than on speed. Speed is something that comes later. Now to our right hand, finger number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me play it. So guys, remember it only has one flat, B flat. Sorry, let me repeat it. So guys, that is the F major scale. So before even you play it with both hands, first focus on the left hand, then the right hand. Then you can play both scales with two hands. So guys, that has been the F major scale. So let me summarize this lesson for you. Our first question was, what are the notes in the F major scale? And I've told you that the notes in the F major scale, we have F, G, A flat, B, C, D, E, F. Very simple. Then our second question was, what is the difference between the E major scale and the F major scale? I've told you that the E major scale has 4 sharps, the F major scale has 1 flat. Then our third question was, what are the intervals in a major scale? And the intervals in a major scale, we have a root note, we have a major second, we have a major third, we have a perfect fourth, we have a perfect fifth, we have a major sixth, we have a major 7, then back to the octave. Then also I've told you that I'm going to be teaching you about the augmented and the diminished intervals, so don't get it confused. Then also I've taught you how to play the piano. So guys, I hope that I've added value to you, and let us meet in another lesson. Stay tuned.